Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I'll get into where I was in a minute, but today we're going to start a series where I'm fixing up areas on my island, and the first area we're going to do is the village green outside of my shopping district. So right now I have a really big cafe. There's some parts of it that I really love and other parts that are kind of, I guess, meh, that I'm not crazy about. So I decided that in order to make it sort of New England-y, touristy, I'm going to turn it into an ice cream shop. It'll be a little bit sad to say goodbye to my beautiful cafe that I love. But you know, fingers crossed that in the near future, a certain bird friend of ours opens up a cafe in the museum. So fingers crossed for that. And without further ado, let's get into the build and also where I was for like a year. So first thing I want to do is reintroduce myself for anyone who's new to my channel after many months of not posting. My name's Natalie. I make Animal Crossing content on this channel. I'm working on my New England themed island called Nautilus based off of where I grew up. And right now I am planning on renovating a big chunk of my island. So there's going to be a lot more videos coming in the near future, including more videos of me renovating this area. So if you like what you see, stick around, subscribe. I'm also considering starting to stream in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. The second thing that I want to address is I am recording this with a blanket over my head. Because part of the reason that I was gone for so long from YouTube and also just from the internet in general is I moved. I moved this summer. I didn't move like far away, I just moved down the street. But the housing market, as many of you probably know, is pretty crazy right now, especially in America. And we just put a lot of time and effort into finding the right place and getting there. And that took up a lot of my energy. Good thing about our new apartment, it's no longer next to a freight train. So that's cool. A bad thing is it's next to a very busy street. So instead of the sort of on schedule loudest noise you've ever heard, it's more of like a constant hum of slightly loud noise, and then occasionally someone really loud drives by, like a bus or like someone blasting music. And my bedroom specifically is right next to an intersection. So let me know how the audio sounds on this video. Like I said, I do have a blanket over my head and I'm trying to keep the blanket off of the mic. So if you hear like a slight, like, I don't know how to describe it, like a noise of a blanket brushing over the microphone, that's what that is. I will try to figure this out as soon as I possibly can, because like I said, I do want to start streaming and I'd like to try streaming with Facecam, but I cannot do that if I'm streaming from underneath a blanket. So we'll work on it. It's fine. As you can see, the ice cream stand is starting to take place. I found these adorable, what are they? The cutout standees. Obviously, the last time I did a speed build on this channel, those didn't exist. So it was really exciting to have access to all of these new things that we could use to build. And that's sort of what inspired me to do this. That and the Hello Kitty furniture. I thought that the cinnamon roll stuff would be perfect for an ice cream stand. And I thought that, you know, for the most part, the Hello Kitty furniture is kind of, you know, it's very fairy core and like cutesy and pink and maybe a little kid core. But I wanted it to be slightly more realistic. So I think that the way that I combined it with the other furniture in the game kind of achieves that look. But let me know in the comments if I succeeded at that. Because I do like how it came out in the end. And you're going to see so many iterations of how the ice cream truck in particular turns out. Because I really wanted to cover up the holes. And my plan was to use this mirror custom design that I was using in my bathroom in my house as like windows. Here I am ordering more cinnamon roll stuff. It's so cute. I didn't actually end up using as much as I would have liked, but I think it turned out really cute in the end. It sucks that I didn't get to use that little cinnamon roll standing sign though. But I tried using this mirror texture. Oh, here's Marshall singing. And I'm catching a bug. Oh yeah, my outfit is my bug catching outfit because I am one bug away from finishing my bug collection at my museum. One single bug. It's the horned Hercules, and I cannot for the life of me find him, but I put on my lucky bug catching outfit and I'm manifesting it. I'm going to find this man, and I'm going to finish my bug museum, and Blathers is never going to have to touch another bug again, and I love that for him. But back to the windows. I was trying to do sort of a window to cover it up, and I experimented with having them as just painting, like on an easel, and then I experimented with using the record boxes because they work well. They sort of fit in the holes, and I put them up on a table. I experimented using the stall and putting them up on the stall, and nothing was really working. Here you can see I was trying to use the iron garden table instead of the cinnamon roll table because I thought it would look sort of more realistic, I guess. But I ended up not liking it just because it's not nearly as bright and vibrant as the cinnamon roll stuff is. So I figured if you have an ice cream truck and they come and park and they set up all of their ice cream stuff that they're selling, that I figured they'd just bring their own tables and their own umbrellas, so it makes sense to use the cinnamon roll furniture. But yeah, I just wasn't pleased at all with the fact that you could see the record boxes or you could see the paintings behind it. It just it broke the immersion for me. And on other people's islands, especially when you take a picture, you set it up as a scene where you're supposed to take screenshots, I absolutely love it. But just on my island, for some reason, I'm so particular and it has to be exactly the right way. Here's where I had the genius moment of the Coke crate, and I also got another soda crate. You're going to see a lot of different soda custom designs go in and out, but I ended up just using 2 of them because the crates they stack well, but you can't sort of put them next to each other. So the spacing was weird, but I was just looking for something to put that ice cream on. I actually got those 2 frozen treat sets from someone on the Diana Daisy's Discord. If you don't follow Diana, she's another amazing Animal Crossing creator. She's a much bigger creator than me. She just passed 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is super awesome. I love her streams. They're just such a chill place to come relax. She's one of my favorite streamers. So if you haven't checked out her channel for some reason and you're watching mine, highly recommend going to check her out. I'll link her down below in the description. Here I am messing with the behind area. I wanted it to fill it up sort of with the things that the ice cream people would have brought with them. So, the soda crates and boxes and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted it to be as realistic as possible while still using some of the super colorful and fun Hello Kitty furniture and sort of blending those 2 ideas together. What's funny is there aren't actually really ice cream trucks in Maine, sort of like how there's not pizza delivery, because everything is so far apart that you can't really sustain something like that. It's mostly standalone stores, like ice cream shops, that are mostly open in the summer, but some of them are open all year round. But this little custom design with the ice cream truck was just too cute, and I had to use it. As per usual, I will try to have all of the custom designs that I used linked below. This video might be a little bit hard since I switched them up a lot, but the ones that I ended up going with as my final designs, I'll definitely have in the description. And if you have any other designs that you saw that you're curious about, I could put them in the comments if you leave a comment. Hopefully I can find them again. A lot of them are really old, and once again, back to part of the reason I was gone, I think this isn't a surprise, but a lot of people in the Animal Crossing community have been feeling a lot of burnout because of the lack of updates to the game, and both creatively and just as a day-to-day player, it has been sometimes difficult to pick up. But I feel like as the summer went on, the community sort of, I guess, kind of chilled out in a way, in that it sort of feels like the people who are still inspired by the game or still have something that they want to accomplish in the game are still sticking with it, and then people who were frustrated by the... Excuse you? I'm sorry, there's just so many trucks outside of my house. I'm gonna figure this out. I've been looking up soundproof curtains. I thought about getting a completely different desk and recording in my kitchen. I'm gonna make this work. We're gonna figure this out. But yeah, I definitely think that there's sort of been, I don't know, people who were looking specifically for certain gameplay updates or quality of life improvements and who haven't seen them. I can totally understand that frustration because I'm feeling it too. But at the same time, it's sort of the community feels a lot smaller than it did when the game initially launched, and even when it hit the 1-year anniversary. And now it just sort of is much lower stakes and pressure to make something or do something that goes viral, or I guess it just feels much less competitive and more just like a celebration of what everyone is able to accomplish in the game and what they're able to make of their islands and of their themes that they chose. And I've definitely been inspired by seeing what other people accomplish with their islands, and that's been one of the best parts of getting back into the game. Here, as you can see, I am placing down these, what are these? The Cosmos? Oh, they're so cute. I switched those from the white ones to the yellow ones because I thought that the white table needed more of a pop of color. But then in the end, I ended up getting rid of the flowers entirely because I finally got my hands on the crazy red raffle items that just came out in the recent update, which are so cute. I got some boba, I got some ice cream. You're gonna see more of those items in the next build that I'm gonna do for this area. This is actually going to be a 3-part series doing this town square area, Village Green. So this is the first part, the ice cream stand. And then the second part is going to be the fountain area. I forgot what a fountain is called. That's where my brain is at. But the third part is going to be this little beach picnic. That'll probably be a shorter video. I thought about doing the beach picnic in this video, but this one just ended up being so long. This is sped up, I think, to 600%, so 6 times speed, and it's still almost a 20-minute video. So if you can imagine how much footage I had. Eventually I just got to the point where I was editing things and changing little areas while I wasn't even recording. See, in this part, I put down this wooden plank, and I ended up extending the wooden plank down one more just to make it look like a little platform that you come stand on to order your ice cream. Here I am messing with this area again. You're gonna see me go through a lot of iterations of this. I just put a bunch of cardboard boxes back there and as like decoration to fill in. Here I am messing with the stall again. I downloaded this adorable cinnamon roll themed stall code that matches the umbrellas, but I just didn't like how you could see that gap and you could see the top of the boxes, and it just wasn't worth it for me. I ended up having a genius idea though, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna see in a second. I was messing also with the festival, what are they called? Flags? I don't know what to call those. Here I am messing with the paintings again, but I don't know what anything is called. The festival decorations, because they definitely match the colors, but it's just hard to see the little flags when you're behind or when you're in front of the ice cream truck. So I figured it wasn't worth it. So at this point, as you can tell, I was getting pretty sick of dealing with these stupid boxes. So I got this big brain idea of why not use the drinks machine, because it would be cute if like you could see the drinks through the windows. And at first I was like, that's kind of nice, but it just didn't work out. And then I was like, white snack machine. Turn it around, it looks like the roof of the truck. And then you can't see through. It's just a solid object. It's not, sorry, I'm adjusting my stupid blanket. It's a solid object. I tried spinning it around to do that same visual effect of like that you can see the snacks through the windows, but it just didn't work as well. So I just spun it around again, and it was just a solid white. Excuse, is that a bus? I hate it here. I don't know why excuse you. This is the loudest neighborhood in all of Atlanta. Anyways, as you can see, we figured out the truck finally, and I'm so pleased with how it turned out. I love how simple it looks. It's not too complicated, but it like very clearly conveys that it's a truck. And now I'm messing with these custom designs on the record boxes. I ended up changing it to this Fanta logo just because I thought that the yellow Pepsi logo sort of combined with the yellow flowers and the yellow caution sign. It was just too much yellow, so I changed it for the orange instead. And then I moved the table to the front, and my even bigger brain was like, get the shave ice machine, and it looks like they're outside selling the ice cream. I'm a genius. This is when I was like really pleased with the build. And here I am messing with the Pepsi box. I ended up not using it, which is a shame because it's a cute design, but I guess the fewer corporate logos in my Animal Crossing island, the better. Here I am messing with the planks again. I guess I extended them all the way out there. I don't know. I definitely extended the planks down. I'll make sure to include that code in the description as well. It's the code that I used for my lake which you never saw. I don't think you saw me build a lake. Here I am messing with it, trying to get it to work. I wanted something to fill that space, and I ended up putting another stool over there. And then when people come to my dream address, on the stool, there is an ice cream that they can grab so that they can enjoy some delicious ice cream, because as we discussed, I am a genius. But I wanted to fill up that space, and I ended up doing some stuff behind that I think might be towards the end of the video. Yeah, here. We're coming up to the end of the video, actually, the end of the build. I put a cicada behind that tree. I hit it really well. I'm very proud of myself. Adding cicadas to your island, especially if you have a summer island, is a super cool way of adding like ambient sound that really adds to the experience of like wandering around on the island. It makes it feel really real. I love adding bugs. And I also added a cardboard box with a stereo on top. And I set it to play Animal City, which is what was playing in my cafe. So here I am, almost done. And then I went to my sister's island because she was having the fireworks festival, and I grabbed the ice cream and the boba and I put them on the tables, and now we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching. While I was on my, I wouldn't say little hiatus, I hit, I think, over 70 subscribers, which is honestly insane to me, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so glad to be back. Like I said, this is part of a 3-part series, so you're gonna see the next 2 parts coming very soon. And make sure to subscribe, ring the bell if you want to get notified every time that I post. Leave a comment if there's any builds that you're interested in seeing or any questions that you have. Please let me know how the audio quality is. Like I said, I'm working on it. We're gonna get through this. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!